What's going on, people? It's Your Boy Nando Jermaine. This is the P4P Boxing Show in association with Dirty South Boxing. First ever live, Jermaine. Demetrius Andrade versus Liam Williams for the WBO middleweight title. It's a cracker, right?
Yeah, can't wait to see this now. Liam Williams getting Andrade's face as he made his way to the ring. Last few words before the fight starts. We're trying to get in his head as well. I'm looking forward to this.
Before we start, obviously, shout out to Seconds Out Coffee for supporting us and giving us free samples for time. Amazing mugs. Try this out. That's actually some decent coffee, man. It's basically it's infused bags. You basically put it in the mug with hot water for 3 minutes. It tastes amazing. Get yourself one of these, man. Head over to secondsoutcoffee.co.uk to get this. But what's your take on this fight, Jermaine? Obviously, we were speaking about this earlier. Demetrius Andrade doesn't look the same Andrade we've seen before. He looks a little bit drained. Do you think that's the case right now?
Yeah, I mean, in a way, and he looked a bit. I don't know. He looks a bit drained. I don't know. He put it back on the weight back on the fight. He looked a bit better than he did yesterday. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. It's a fight that's been talked about for a long time now. Some people didn't think Liam Williams deserved this fight. Andrade included. Andrade always looked for the Triple G fight. So we're going to see really now how good Liam Williams is.
I think both of them. Do you not agree maybe that this might be out of, and there's no disrespect to his opponents, out of 29 opponents, it's probably his toughest fight for Andrade as well.
Yeah, because this is a fight that lacks confidence. Who like to close the ring down, get in his face, land shots and try to get him out of there. This is a fight everybody believes he can win compared to the rest of the opponents being in this.
Obviously, the referee right now giving his instructions. We're ready for round one. Can you see an explosive fight, Jermaine? You need more of a fight that's not going to go the distance.
Yeah, I can't see it going the distance. I don't think Williams is going to come bursting out here, really. And then Andrade's going to try to get behind his jab and just try to keep him out on the left.
We're ready for round one.
Williams comes in as the underdog, but not a crazy underdog.
Quick hands from Andrade. Fight off.
Very interested to see if Williams can impose his game plan on Andrade. Many have tried, all have failed to do just that. Here Andrade. He got himself open early on. Williams.
Oh, he's caught him already. He's hurt him.
He's got quick hands. I think Liam Williams is hurt. He's holding on there.
Yeah, he's already hurt.
It's the hand speed of Andrade is frightening. Lightning. He's definitely landing shots that's going out of range and get caught on the way out. Very, very, very good start from Andrade. And he's buzzed him. He's seen his face, his eyes. He's actually said, like I said, he's really shaken. He needs to compose himself to get through the rounds. And that's start for Liam Williams.
He looks really hurt. That's the third time Andrade's trying to land that uppercut.
He's landed some good shots.
Another uppercut.
Liam Williams needs to see out this round, honestly, because it's not a good start. He looks buzzed. If I was him, he needs to just compose himself, not try and engage, which is what he's doing now, which is not good.
The thing is, he tried to start really like explosive and left himself open as well, Liam Williams, and he got caught with that shot.
Sensational start again from Andrade. Find a way to defend against that straight knockdown. He's going to be in a lot of trouble tonight. It's a wicked shot.
Another attempt at uppercut.
The hand speed, and look, I said he's getting out of range as well before Ian Williams can close the gap down. And there's a cut there. I don't know if it's a cut there or a bit of reddening above the head, on the head from Williams.
He's moving really well.
Boxing very well. Like I said, very, very good start. Come out the blocks there. I thought Williams would come out firing, try to get him out of there. But actually Andrade, he started the round very, very well. Williams started to get back into it. Get that jab, but very, very good round for Andrade. He won that round for me.
What do you think Dominic will bring to Liam Williams right now after that round?
Close the gap down if he can. Look at the way Andrade's boxing and getting behind a jab, allowing a few uppercuts, and he's getting in and out of range. He'll throw a quick flurry and get back out again. So I think Liam Williams needs to close the gap down, narrow the ring down, and get in his face. Don't allow him to box at a distance.
I think Andrade is trying to hit that uppercut while he tried to hit it about 4 or 5 times in this one, left himself a little bit open. I think he needs to work that jab as well.
He also landed a few uppercuts. You look at it, the first couple of seconds, he actually landed some. That's probably where he rocked them as well.
Great left.
Yeah. Second round started now.
Do you think a lot of people underestimated Andrade as well? Obviously, Liam Williams has won his last 7 fights, all by KO to KO. But if you compare those opponents to Demetrius Andrade, he's levels above these fighters. And obviously, a lot of people on our poll as well were voting for Liam Williams as the favourite. They underestimated Demetrius Andrade.
They probably haven't watched his fights. They've probably not seen this guy. This is a 2-weight world champion we're talking about here. You know boxing, you know that's not an easy feat.
29-0 as well.
No, 18 knockouts, I think it is. That's no mean feat. So I don't think those fans probably watch Andrade's fights and seen how good this really guy is. Obviously, they back Liam Williams. Liam Williams has had a few good wins, but he hasn't boxed, this sort of caliber.
Apart from Liam Smith, maybe.
Yeah, apart from Liam Smith, but you can't compare Liam Smith to Demetrius Andrade.
I would love to see that. That would be an interesting fight.
Yeah, it could be a good fight. It could be a good fight. But
he's a polished fighter, Liam Smith as well.
I just don't think he's been active enough, really, though. Liam Smith, I don't think he's really been active enough. He's fighting again soon. I don't think what you could say the same for Andrade. Obviously, the pandemic has not been ideal for any fighter, but I just don't think Liam Smith has been that active. But that'd be a good fight. It would be a good fight. I think Andrade is going to be looking at bigger names than any of those two we mentioned.
Yeah,
if he comes through this fight here. He needs to close the gap. As I said to him, he needs to close the gap down. He probably showed him a bit too much respect, and Andrade's come out and all guns blazing in the first round. He's been a better second round by Liam Williams.
Oh, he dropped him!
It's a great flurry.
Liam Williams,
left straight down the middle. Straight down the windpipe, fantastic shot from Demetrius Andrade. The hand speed there. He's got to be. He doesn't want to dive back in here now and get caught. He's really hurt now. He can smell blood.
He could end up finishing. I even said could this be another Ben Vargas fight? First three rounds.
Yeah, you got to say about the ball there. You hurt. You badly hurt there.
Another round.
Yeah, fantastic. It's a 10-8 round and he dropped him in it. So it's a fantastic left. Look at it straight down the middle. He landed the right and he quick left straight down the middle and dropped him nicely. Yeah.
Great one. Amazing.
He's boxing very well. He's boxing very well. Demetrius Andrade, he's boxing very, very well. We know his quality. We look at his fights. We know his qualities, but yeah, he's boxing very, very well. I think I don't know what to say to Liam Williams now. Because when Andrade's boxed at a distance, he's caught him a few times. I think Hans been there, it's telling now. I don't think he's been in there with anyone who's got Hans. Demetrius Andrade. Round 3.
The thing is, with William, these last 7 opponents, there's no disrespect to them, but obviously they know what he's about. They come in there, first 1 or 2 rounds, he busts them up, and then it's kind of like a deer in headlights, and then overwhelmed by it, and then you can see the caliber of opponents, the Demetrius Andrade, like you said. This is a 2-weight world champion, a lot of experience, 29-0. We saw, remember the opponent we saw on the Gorman, who were there as well, Gorman, Dubois on the card, finished him in the first 2-3 rounds, and it was just so easy. What was it last year during the pandemic? Beat someone in the first round, Liam Williams. Literally dismantled him on BT.
It was Fox. Was it Alcantara Fox or Fox? I don't know his name.
Something like that.
Yeah, American guy. Demetrius Andrade, I think he's fought him as well. I think he has. But yeah, he dismantled him easily. It was an easy win. Like I said, you can't compare these guys to Demetrius Andrade. There's levels to this. He's boxing very well. Liam Williams needs to get back in this fight. He needs to get a good 1 or 2 rounds out of this fight and get himself back into this fight. 2 rounds down that moment.
Guys, if you're just tuning into the Pound for Pound Boxing Show, obviously it's Demetrius Andrade, Liam Williams for the WBO middleweight title. 3rd round. In the first round, Demetrius Andrade hurt Williams, and then in the 2nd round dropped him with a great 1-2. And we're now in the 3rd round.
Wow.
It's an explosive fight. Explosive fight. I hope you're not missing out. I hope you're watching us while you're watching this fight as well. Give us your comments. Let us know what you think so far.
Williams is slowly coming back.
Sometimes that can be the safest place to be, but the bottom line is, we talk about that's a nice right hand, he's followed up with another one there. But he needs to get close consistently and getting close to Andrade.
Has Andrade ever been boxing his career? No. I think he has.
I'm recording him being dropped now.
I don't even think. The thing is that I saw a stat the other day. I don't know how accurate it is, but they said that on Matchroom, he's never lost a round in his career. He's 29 fights.
Well, he's won the first 2 rounds. Williams is roughing up a bit this round. He's getting a bit of joy, but not really troubled him, really, if I'm honest, this round. Yeah, he's only getting back in the fight. I might say he nicked that round.
Maybe.
I'll probably say he nicked the 3rd round. I'll say it's 2-1 Andrade on the scorecard after 3 rounds. Really a bit heavy now to Andrade. Did he enjoy it a bit too much in the first 2 rounds? Who knows that might be later on until the fight.
He's moving well, Andrade.
Yeah. That was a very better round from Williams. Close the gap down. Got in his face and landing a few good shots. So yeah, a very good round for Williams.
He did well for someone that got the round before.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, fair share of shots landed in that round. Just getting ready to go into the 4th rounds. You say you guys have been impressed with the fight so far? What was your scorecard saying? If you can comment as well.
Yeah, give us a comment, guys. What do you think so far of this fight? It's been a good fight so far.
It's a good body shot. Andrade.
Long-range offense of their player brings and uses to such good effect. Round 4.
Let's talk about the outcome of this fight, Jermaine. Obviously, Demetrius Andrade, let's talk about him first. Winning this fight, who would you like him to go fight next? He will be 30-0. Obviously, realistically, because I can't see him fighting the winner of Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo. So realistically, who would you want him to fight?
I'd like to fight a Triple G or Charlo next. I think he needs that step up now in terms of quality of opponent. So he's also been calling for those fights for a long time now. So I think if he wants to come through tonight, it's got to be between a unification fight there.
Do you think he's too big for Charlo?
Maybe. So obviously he's light heavy weight as well. So who knows? But I think that would be a good fight. I'd like to see Triple G, if I'm honest. Triple G if he comes through unscathed. I think that makes sense. He's been up for that fight. In fact, they're both in the zone as well. Both same on the same promotion. It should be easy to make.
Would you like him to the ring with a Chris Jr.? Obviously, Chris Eubank Jr. is not with matchroom, but he's on the matchroom card on May the 1st, and it just shows obviously him, his father, and Eddie have put things aside back on Sky Sports. Well, I think he belongs anyway. If he's more active, he's been very active. Can you see, maybe, would you like to see these two get on? It could be an easy fight to be made. Maybe a chance for Chris Eubank Jr. to finally become a world champion.
No, I don't think he deserves a shot this year. He's been inactive for a long time. Not for anyone of real caliber. I'd like to see him get tested properly. I'd like to see him have a few more domestic fights. Like I said, when he's come against British fighters at domestic level, he's come unstuck. Look at him when he fought George Burroughs. Look at him when he fought Billy Joe Saunders. I don't think he's ready to fight these sort of names yet. I'd like to see him getting there, Liam Williams. Even if Liam Williams doesn't come as a winner, I'd like to see him get a shot at Chris Eubank Jr. Why not?
Yeah, that would be a decent fight. They've obviously been calling for each other. Liam Williams has said that he would want this fight. He's been saying anyway the fight even before this fight was made, because he believed that this fight wasn't going to be made.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think that would be a decent fight, and both come forward fighters. It would be a very good scrap. Very good scrap. Let's say styles make fights. I think those two would just fight. Hammer and Tom, and what a great fight for the British boxing fans. So hopefully we do see that. That would be a really good fight. Hopefully they can make it happen.
The end of the 4th, who do you think in that?
You say it could be even. It could be even.
It could be 50-50.
Obviously, Andrade won the first 2 rounds quite easy for me. Winning on the 3rd round, so you might actually have the 4th one there. You might have the different round. I might say Andrade's that round. So I'll say 2-2 after 4 rounds.
Guys, if you're watching this fight, give us a comment. Comment below. Let us know what your scorecards are. Let us know who you want Demetrius Andrade to fight next if he wins this fight, or Liam Williams, or future fights for the two.
So we're now in round 5. Just 12 rounds title fight.
It's a shame because when the fight with Billy Joe Saunders was made at the time, I was really looking forward to that fight. Even though, with respect to Demetrius Andrade, I personally would have gone with Billy Joe Saunders winning, but who knows? And I was really disappointed with that one when it was postponed and then cancelled. Hopefully these two get on. You never know. Billy Joe Saunders beats Canelo. You never know, these two could end up having a unification if obviously Andrade wins tonight.
Yeah, that's another fight. Or could potentially have another unification fight. Another big fight, another fight. Demetrius Andrade has been looking for a long time. Unfortunately, it didn't materialize. Yeah, I mean, there's potentially a lot of good fights out there at 168. So hopefully we get to see those fights happen very soon.
It's a shame. You think that Callum Smith is moving up to light heavyweight? Would you maybe like to see him get a shot at Demetrius Andrade if he wins tonight? you think that would have been a good fight?
I think Callum Smith is too big. If I'm honest, I think he's too big, and Andrade would have to go up from 160 to 168. Size difference there might be too much, but I don't know. Maybe the hand speed of Andrade and the quickness of the movement might have caused Smith a few problems. Who knows? But he probably would have been a good fight as well.
Is there anyone from the light heavyweight division that you believe is a little bit not too small, but has the capability of coming down to super middleweight to have a great domestic fight with the likes of Liam Williams, or even against someone like Billy Joe Saunders or Demetrius Andrade? Do you think maybe in the future someone like Watson can never come down to super middleweight?
I was thinking that. I was about to say throwing one of the names in Watson in there. Watson maybe a little bit. Maybe Anthony Yards comes down. Get a bit.
It's turned into a wrestling match.
WWE there.
And he's a WWE fan, so maybe we might see him at WrestleMania. He did say he wants Baron Corbin. He would love to be at WrestleMania. You never know, it might happen.
Yeah, you never know.
What was you saying?
Joshua Buatsi. Yeah, I'm sure Joshua Buatsi's got dreams of becoming a champion at 175. They've got light heavyweight, so we'll see what happens there. Obviously, he's gone to Canada. Got a new trainer, Virgil Hunter. I'm sure he's going to push on in his career and get some big fights.
It's the end of round 5. I think Williams nicked that. He used the jab really well in that fight. In that round, I mean, and moved quite well.
I think Andrade has not been himself since the second round. Yeah, landed a few good shots at the break there. Like I said to you, the only way Williams did win the fight is by narrowing the gap, closing the ring down and getting in his face, and he's done that in the last 2-3 rounds. So he boxed a bit better last couple of rounds. Yeah. He got himself back into this fight.
Again, shout out to Seconds Out Coffee. Great, amazing, tasty coffee. The mug is actually amazing. I love the mug. I'm using it every morning now. It's quite nice.
Guys, want to have a look at it? I don't know if it's camera. Got some gloves. Seconds Out.
That's
really, really good coffee. Get them out as well. Very good.
Going into round 6 now.
Maybe put a lot into that, maybe the weight, the size of them, everybody that's fighting at this weight limit is going to be full. Who knows what the weight cut is taken out of them. When you say we start to look at pressure fighter and the aggressive, it is such a
it's true, it does look like the fresh fighter, Liam Williams. If you're just tuning in, if someone was to tune out, you wouldn't think he got dropped in the second round.
I said he's recovered well. Now he's he knows he might end up stopping him late in the fight. Who knows? Maybe sometimes you feel someone's power. You've been dropped like that. You can't, and if he's not got you out, then he's chattering to Andrade because he knows he hasn't got the power to put him away. I think know what happened here. Was it clash of heads or blah, blah, blah.
There was a clash of something. Andrade shouted cheating. Yes.
Williams has got to try and find a way. Just bring Demetrius Andrade up. That's something no one has ever done. Andrade is not liking this pace. There are numbers that should have been Williams. Stop Williams. And he just lands right that once again.
Shot.
Great shot.
That's easy. You're going to have to rely on hand speed to get out of range, land shots and things. you're gonna have to use your boxing craft.
I think he hurt him. He felt that uppercut.
Nice, hold on. When the fighter starts clinching after landing from shots, I think there's a lot of swelling now from. You can see it swelling from Williams' left eye. If you guys watching it now, there's another good shot from Andrade. Watch Williams' left eye, there's swelling coming on underneath the eye there, so landed a few good shots there. Looks like the uppercut he was criticizing before. It looks like it's the key to the fight for Andrade. He's landing a few good uppercuts. But you've got to be careful, you might not walk into one. Slip.
I think it's a slip, yeah.
There.
Andrade's round.
What's the rounds at now? So
that's round 6. At the moment, I've got it. I would say maybe, I don't know. I have no idea, actually.
Could be 3-3 for me. Could be 3-3. Could be. Yeah, could be 3-3. Good shot there. I'm gonna draw that left. And then we do the same shot, kind of what he dropped with.
I actually got it at the moment. Andrade.
I think that's last couple of rounds, Williams got into the fight, but Andrade needs to get back to doing what he's doing best in the first couple of rounds. Landing quick flurries, quick shots, and not engaging with Williams. To fight Williams once.
Round 7. Jermaine, seeing as Liam Williams is a Queensbury fighter, it's all about Queensbury. Obviously, next week we've got Felix Cash challenging and defending. He's challenging Denzel Bentley for the middleweight title. It's this division, obviously, and he's defending his Commonwealth title. How big is this fight? And obviously, both undefeated, both belts on the line. It can't get any better than that. It's not pay-per-view. You're a BT subscriber, you get to watch it. How big is this fight?
It's a really big fight for both fighters domestically in terms of pushing on their career. It's going to climb the ranks as well. Some people are leaning towards Cash, some people are leaning towards Bentley. Bentley's coming off a really good win against Mark Heffron. Cash is looking stronger and stronger at each fight. It's going to be a really good fight. I can't see it going different, but I really can't. They both can bang as well. So it's going to be a good fight. I'm looking forward to that next week.
Where do you see the winner go? Because Felix this week, and he said that he would like to get him past Bentley. He would like to go after Chris Bentley Jr.
Like I said to you earlier, last round, I think Eubank Jr. needs to have more domestic fights before he starts fighting for a world title. I really do. So yeah, you could be right. Felix Cash could be right. I think you're holding British and Commonwealth titles at middleweight. For me, why not get a fight like Eubank? He's been out the ring for a long time. He's not really falling the best of opponents. So yeah, that'd be a good fight. I think the winner of the fight should go on to fight at the level, potentially go on to fight for the European title. It opens up a lot of doors this fight next week for the winner.
No, I totally agree.
What do you think is so far round 7 as we're about to see out the round?
I think it's even. I can't pick a winner of this round. I think it's quite even. Nothing special has happened in this round.
Yeah, I think Williams has come a bit forward here, just kind of nullified Andrade a bit. Andrade's trying to land the quick flurries and out again, but Williams is always another good shot from Andrade. Is he hurt?
I think Williams is hurt.
He might be hurt, or he's clinching again. I'm guessing he's hurt. And Andrade's getting frustrated by that, trying to throw him off. I think he's trying to see out the round there. Yeah, Bar's looking away, he's walking back to the corner. I think Andrade's winning this. He's landing the cleaner shots. And I think if he's allowed a bit more, I think it's 2 rounds there where Williams has been saved by the bell. He could have been put out. We could have got blasted out there. Honest, if he was another 30 more seconds left. So he survived another round there. I would say Andrade is up on the scorecard for me.
No, I believe so as well. 100%. So far, it's been a great fight, and I'm a little bit shocked. It's lasted this long.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing.
Especially the way it started. Not because I thought at the beginning of the fight. I already gave you my. I'm not going to say on camera, but I gave you my prediction of what round I believe whoever wins will end the other one in a particular round. Which only time will tell. But so far, I got Andrade up. I think was this round 8.
So we're going into round 8. The round 8 is starting now.
So I think maybe 5-3 to Andrade.
Yeah, you can't disagree with that. He's boxed very well. Williams pulled a few rounds back, but I think Andrade is starting to get back into the fight now and he's starting to show a bit more class now. He looks like he's boxing on the back foot now, landing his shots and just moving around the ring.
Let's talk about that card again for next week. Obviously, we got the debut of Callum Johnson under Queensberry. How good is it to get him back? That he's back in the ring after being out for 2 years.
It's very good. I'm a fan of Callum Johnson. Obviously, remember when he fought? Was it Bertiev? But yeah, he come out short there for one title.
Yeah, that was his last fight.
Yeah.
And he dropped Bertiev.
Yeah, he dropped him. I believe if he was a bit more active, I believe he could push on for world honors. I really do. It's good to see him back. Hopefully, he gets opportunities as well. I think this is the reason probably why he's gone to Queensberry. He probably wasn't given that sort of fights he wanted under Eddie Hearn for some reason. I don't know why. So I think this has been a good move for him. Hopefully now he can push on and get these good domestic fights and then push on for world honors.
100%. Who would you love for him to fight domestically? Like, let's say he gets past this, because the thing is, let's be honest, to push for world honors, I can't see it until next year. He needs to fight at least another 3-4 times at least just to get back to after being out for 2 years. Yeah. I realistically would love to see him against Lyndon Arthur, if I'm honest.
That's a good fight, Lyndon Arthur. Obviously, he talked about Boatsy fight there. He wanted the Boatsy fight. I think they might have offered it to him at short notice. When he was under Matchroom, I think Eddie Hearn offered him short notice, and he's like, "No, that would be a good fight." Boatsy. Who else is there? You obviously mentioned Lyndon Arthur. Anthony Yarde would be a good fight as well. There's so many light heavyweights.
You got Craig Richards. If he doesn't,
Craig Richards goes on to fight.
Obviously he'll come back and that'll be still a great fight between the two.
Yeah, and then obviously today after tonight's MTK Global Show as well, co-main event, you had Dan Aziz, is now 13-0. He retained his English light heavyweight title with a win against Ricky Summers. Who knows, he could potentially go on and fight in these big domestic fights against the likes of Callum Johnson, the likes of Craig Richards, the likes of Lyndon Arthur and Anthony Yarde. Who knows?
There's still people that like Badu Jack as well. Yeah, you know, he's someone that's been out of the ring for a while.
Badu Jack, there's John Pascal. There's a lot of fighters out there you could potentially go on and fight. You can see there's still a few words after that last round there from Ian Williams there, trying to get in his head still. This fight is petered out a little bit. Hopefully, this needs another spark, another, I don't know, second burst to set this fight alight. But yeah, I'll probably say Andrade is still winning. Probably
it's quite close.
Yeah, it is close to that. Yeah,
I think it's close, but I still got Andrade up. Eddie Hearn did predict that he will finish him in the later rounds after like round 9.
He hurt him there. He threw a shot to the body, a left straight down the midriff, and you could see Williams is hurt, but he's trying to show that he wasn't hurt by saying come on, but yeah, you can see that a good shot from Andrade straight down the middle.
I think we were probably a bit guilty of looking at
You know what? My hat's off to Liam Williams, because some of the shots he has taken tonight, you know, would have hurt a lot of boxers by now. Probably would have. Andrade probably would have got them out of there by now. He's taken them well, recovered really well as well. You can see that left eye swelling up as well.
Yeah.
It's the cheek as well. Yeah. The cheek is swelling up. It's already bruised and like gone black as well. So
yeah,
that might have been the clash of heads or whatever it was at the a few rounds ago.
Yeah, something. There's also been some good shots from Andrade landed there as well. A few good jabs to the left cheek there. He's caught him with. Yeah, you can see that Williams' eyes just get swollen up. Liam Williams continues to keep coming forward, and Andrade's just trying to keep him at bay. Land a few shots, land a jab, pushing back the jab and move around. Liam Williams just continues to keep coming forward, and that's how he's going to have to be.
Seeing as this is the zone, let's talk about the zone. Obviously, it got announced that Ryan Garcia is coming back. He's fighting. He's defending his WBC interim lightweight title against Javier Fortuna. Fortuna, who's previously a world champion at another weight class. How do you see this fight going? The winner will go fight the winner of Devin Haney and George Linares.
Very, very good fight. That is. Javier Fortuna is a tough fighter. Can't be underestimated. Yeah, I think it's a good fight. Ryan Garcia's coming off a great win against Luke Campbell. But 1 second, we're just going on there. I think Andrade's hurt. I'm honest.
Yeah, I see that as well.
Yeah, I think Andrade might be hurt.
Yeah, he's been shook up. Right hand by Williams, apparently.
I think if Williams is going to win this, he's going to have to win it by a stoppage, and it might be late stoppage if he does. I said he has to keep coming forward, and he's just he's been relentless. I said, fair play to both of these fighters. Fair play to Williams after getting knocked down, taking a heavy knockdown, and coming forward and keep coming forward and trying to claw himself back into this fight. You got to give him a lot of credit for that. 8 seconds left of was it round 9?
This is round 9, yeah.
8 seconds left of round 9. Oh, some good shots there. Really good round there. I think Williams hurt Andrade a little bit there towards the end. Andrade came back into the fight.
He won this round as well.
Yeah, I think he won that round too. Very good round for Williams there. It's a tight fight. There's really not much in it. Yeah. Going back to the fights on the zone, you've got really good fights coming up on the zone. Obviously, you mentioned Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna. You got obviously it's on the zone and Matchroom Chisora Parker as well.
Yeah, let's talk about that fight. I haven't spoken to anyone about this fight. I'll be honest, it's not a fight that really interests me. I'm disappointed that it is the main event. For me, it should be Katie Taylor versus Natasha Jonas for the undisputed lightweight title. For me, the biggest fight in female British history. Let's put it out there, British and Irish history there. Let's talk about the Parker Chisora fight. They're saying that obviously the winner. Actually, Parker, I think more can go on to challenge for world honors winning. I don't know about where it goes for Chisora. Chisora, if he wins this, where can you see him going after this?
You can't really go anywhere, to be honest. It's a bit
can he go for maybe an interim title?
That's 2 defeats in a row if he loses this fight.
Yeah, but I mean, if he wins.
If he wins, yeah, potentially fight interim title. He can probably fight the winner of. I say he really fought Usyk again. Maybe we might. If Joe Joyce wants to win that fight, maybe he might get a Joe Joyce fight finally.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I would like him to fight the winner of. I like to see him fight maybe someone like Nathan Gorman.
Yeah, Nathan Gorman would be right. Fabio Wardley maybe as well.
Wardley would be a good one.
Oh, Williams is coming. Last round or two, Williams has really got back into this fight. He's really
when round pushing. 10, if you're just tuning in.
Yeah, he's pushing Andrade back here. Andrade looks a bit frustrated, a bit flustered now, moving around the ring.
Another uppercut.
The thing is, when Andrade lets his hands go, he actually does hurt Williams, but I don't know, he's kind of retreating backwards a bit last couple of rounds. And Williams has sensed that by coming forward.
To be fair, they're talking about this weight cut for Demetrius Andrade. I've always actually thought he was too big for middleweight. I think he should be a super middleweight, in my opinion.
Potentially, it could happen now. I mean, if he was to win this fight, he might actually go on and vacate this belt.
Yeah, I
then go up. He wants to go and fight. He wants to be involved in the fight. Maybe he's looking for at the winner of Canelo Saunders at super middleweight. There's other towers out there. Obviously, who was his champion at super middleweight? I think it is Triple G. I think
Triple G's got IBF middleweight.
Yeah, middleweight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the winner of Canelo Saunders, I'm sure we don't fancy one of them. That's another fight we could get made quite easy because they're all under the same promotion. Williams is really instinctive. Yeah, he's really put pressure on Andrade. Andrade looks a bit tired, looks a bit flustered about sorts. Doesn't really like this this tempo of the fight, and he's causing him a few problems now. Yeah, I think Williams needs one or two good rounds if he's gonna nick this. Oh. Yeah, Williams
is just a madman. Go on, and he's still getting man's face.
They don't call him a machine for nothing. Honestly, he's going like a machine in this fight. But honestly,
he just looks like the fresher fighter in every round.
Yeah,
like again,
got energy,
you wouldn't think that this guy has been dropped in this round. He looks fresh. He's got energy. Like he looks so fresh in every round. It's unreal.
Andrade's probably thinking, "What the hell is this guy on? He just keeps coming forward. I'm giving him my best shots, and he just keeps coming forward. Look, he's landing another fantastic uppercut, and he's still standing. Like you're." I said that could be soul crushing for a fighter when you land and you're giving your fighter your best shot and he's still standing there. You're thinking, what have I got to do to get this guy up?
I think deep down, you've seen the interviews. You saw my interview with Andrade as well. I think he didn't take Williams serious. Like at first, obviously, he was frustrated. He didn't want this fight. He just thought, I want a bigger name. Then as obviously the tweets and the beef started going on, obviously he wanted this fight more. I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to F him up. I'm going to do this and that. I think he underestimated Liam Williams. I think he underestimated who he is. Obviously, like I said earlier, you can't compare Liam Williams' last 7 opponents compared to Demetrius Andrade. But I didn't think Andrade thought it was going to get this late and it was going to be this hard. He thought, let me land a couple uppercuts. Boom, he's going to just go down. He put him down in the second round. He probably thought, it's over now. I'm just going to finish him now. But again, hats off to Liam Williams.
Yeah.
Like you said, they don't call him the machine for nothing.
Yeah, look at that. He's still going. He keeps putting the pressure. He's a fighter who's coming forward, trying to put pressure on Andrade, and he's just forcing him back. But Andrade's just trying to land a few shots.
I would love this guy to fight Chris Eubank Jr. That will be a war between these two.
Yeah, it would, because like I said, Eubank Jr. you can only fight one way really. He doesn't really box anything like Andrade. He'll just like to go toe to toe with his opponent, and that would be a slugfest. It really would. So hopefully, win or lose for Williams, that fight could happen.
I tell you a guy that I would like Demetrius Andrade to fight, and I think it will be a great fight if obviously he wins this fight. Zach Chelli. Isn't he #1 ranked in the WBO at the moment? He's ranked in one of the governing bodies. He could end up getting his shot next after this.
Who knows? He could do. Zach Chelli will keep coming forward. He's a big puncher. Maybe probably needs a few more fights. before he
maybe against Liam Williams if he loses this.
Yeah, I just think he needs a bit more fights before he goes on to fight for Watau. I don't know how many fights he's had. Maybe about 10. Maybe like
it's
12
crazy.
fights.
He's already ranked in one of the governing bodies as
12 fights. I'd like to see him maybe have a few more. There's a few fighters out there. It's a middleweight body fight. That's Umar Sadiq, Lennox Clark. A few fights he can probably take first before he actually gets in the ring with these guys who are seasoned world champions.
He could, despite the loss, he can even fight Willie Hutchinson.
Yeah, Willie Hutchinson can maybe later on rematch that. Have a rematch. I think he fought Cody Davis, didn't he? Potentially fight Cody Davis again. Who knows? There's fights that there could happen. I mean, we've got so many great domestic fights at super middleweight in the UK. Yeah, I think Andrade looks tired now. He's holding on now. He doesn't. If he's not careful there, Williams might nick this fight. Honestly,
yeah.
What's it? 11th round. He's gone into the 12th and final round, and now I never thought it would go this far. I'm honest.
Yeah,
I really didn't. I didn't really believe someone would get stopped. Someone might get stopped in this fight, but I didn't believe it would reach the 12th round. Again, if you guys don't know, Seconds Out coffee, really, really good coffee. Nando with the sachets as well.
That's it, man. In this bag, there's 20 bags, real coffee in a bag, and it's coffee that packs a punch, and it really does. I'm buzzing right now in the sense of like I'm wide awake. Usually it's my bedtime this time, but I'm all right, man. Check these guys out. Listen, go to their website. You will not be disappointed. I'm telling you, Seconds Out coffee. We're in the final round, guys. You're just tuning in. It's been a very interesting fight. Explosive as well.
So Williams is coming forward a lot now. Just keeps putting pressure on Andrade like he has been doing for the whole fight. Andrade's just landing quick flurries and trying to get out again.
How many accumulators and bets have been lost tonight, Jermaine? People are thinking that this was going to be an early stoppage or just a stoppage. It could still happen. Probably
the thinking after watching Conor Ben last week, they think someone's going to get knocked out inside a couple of rounds. But yeah, these guys are just got chins. These guys are very good boxers, and Williams, tough cookie. Honestly, tough fighter.
Whatever happens, I hope there's some respect after this fight between these two.
Yeah,
despite what's happened,
I'm sure there is. Like I said, if you can't play boxing, and these guys are getting in the ring and putting their lives on the line for our entertainment. So the main thing is that they get home safely to their families. But yeah, they got to be respected. If you get in the ring with anyone after 12 rounds, you got to have nothing but respect for an opponent. Oh, it's a lovely, great left.
Andrade.
Yeah. Oh my days!
Oh, he's on top of Andrade. 1, 2. Another WWE moment.
That's what I was thinking. Andrade, he needs to go up with the ring, because if he used to fight someone like a Canelo, he was tired like this. Canelo.
But the thing is, he's 29-0. He was a light middleweight, and he's a middleweight. He's never had this issue. So what is it? Do you think like
you put on weight? Probably, I don't know. You just get as you get older, you start to put on weight. Like look at Callum Smith now.
Maybe being out of the ring so long, maybe not training enough, hard enough for this fight, not taking Liam Williams serious. I don't know.
Yeah, I think, like I said, as you get older, your body changes. Like we all know that your body changes, and you can't make weight like you would when you go in your 20s, early 20s and stuff like that. So that's another issue there with fighters. As you get older now, you might have to consider going up in weight class. We're getting a bit reckless there. 15 seconds.
In your honest opinion, Jermaine, 10 seconds left. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
In your honest opinion, if you was Triple G right now looking at this fight, would you feel confident to fight Demetrius Andrade, in your honest opinion, at middleweight?
Yeah, it was Andrade because Triple G will go forward and keep coming forward all the time and pull it on him. So yeah, but nice to see that respect at the end. Hugs and kisses from both fighters. Like I said,
I never knew they did 2 kisses in America, so I'm glad Demetrius Andrade is European.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, yeah, I knew they respect it. Like I said, you go to war or fight, you're always gonna have respect at the end of the day because you both put it on the line for our entertainment, and it's really good. That was a really good fight. I didn't really expect it to go to points.
Yeah,
but for me, Andrade nicked that fight. I'm honest.
Yeah.
I think Andrade's got. I think Williams got Andrade's respect 100%. You just took me to points there, and I didn't expect that.
Be interesting to see the judging. We've had some poor judging recently. It'd be interesting to see. I can see some crazy like 109 to 119 or something.
It's gonna be one crazy scorecard. You're gonna be thinking, you're gonna see 111 to 119 or some shit like that. Honestly. Yeah, the uppercut was he landed a few good shots with the uppercut.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, it's over. Demetrius Andrade versus Liam Williams. What a great fight. Great fight. Leave your comments. Let us know what you thought of that fight.
Yeah, it's a very good fight. Obviously, Andrade topped Liam Williams in the second round. A great left straight to down the midriff. It's a great shot. And when at that point in the fight, you're probably thinking that it's only a couple of seconds till he's going to get him out of there. But fair play to Liam Williams. He recovered very well, kept coming forward, and he nicked a couple of rounds and put pressure on Andrade. But I just think the sticker shots and the eye-catching shots came from Andrade. And I think for me, Andrade won by, what do you say, split decision or unanimous for you?
I think unanimous.
Yeah.
I can't. That'll be controversial if a judge gives it to Williams. I'll be honest. He's done well. It's a close fight, but it's got to be for me a unanimous.
Yeah, I think it's a UD win. I think, like I said, but you can't. The reason why I say that is because the scorecards from the judges recently have been shocking, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's split. Honestly, yeah.
Obviously, Demetrius Andrade doing his best impersonation of Triple H right now, spitting his water out. So glad he's getting ready for WrestleMania, man.
Yeah, his mouth is swollen. You can see.
116, 111.
118,
118
109
to 109. What the? And I was just taking the piss.
No, I knew that it was going to be some ridiculous.
I was just taking the piss, bro, and they did it. I said 119 as well, but 118 to 109. That's mate. I think 111 to 116 is fair enough, man. I think that's fair, but mate, 109.
109 to 118. I want to see what Eddie Hearn's going to say, because Eddie Hearn usually comes out when his fighter wins. He usually comes out and says, "Well, that scorecard was ridiculous." And I'm going to look into that. I think they need to look into that.
He'll probably tweet it. He always tweets.
We'll see if he has said it. He wants Andrade to win. Obviously, Andrade is the zone fighter. I want to see if he mentions that scorecard as being ridiculous, because that for me is a ridiculous scorecard to give. And these judges now, there need to be sanctions for these judges. Like same way in football, when a referee is demoted to the championship after having a shock in the Premier League, it needs to happen in boxing, because these scorecards are ridiculous and they're ruining sport for me.
100%. You're just tuning in. Demetrius Andrade has retained his WBO middleweight title with a UD decision against Liam Williams, deservedly, but great fight. And my hat's off to Liam Williams, tough fighter. Just came every round, just fresh. Just looked like he was just fresh machine. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, he landed. I'm very surprised by the start and the pace of the fight from Andrade coming out all guns blazing. And like I said, he dropped Williams in the second round with a nice quick 1-2 and a left straight down the middle, and he just landed some great shots, some really good shots. He hurt Williams, but Williams slowly got back into the fight, had a few 2 good rounds. You're thinking, wow, we could be very, very close here, and he might go on to nick the fight, but it wasn't to be. Andrade weathered the storm and got the win. So yeah, he goes on now. Now 30-0 now, is it?
30-0.
30-0 now. By the way, it's up for him. He needs to fight a big name now. For me now, he's called for it. There's an interview in a certain person he's called out in an interview, which if you check the pound for pound the boxing show Instagram will be going on very, very soon. I'm not gonna mention any names who it is, but Nando will be posting that very soon. So
just add us and you'll see.
Yeah, so just add us pound for pound boxing show on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, subscribe. If you're watching this right now, subscribe. Yeah. Press that subscribe button. Don't be lazy. What did you think of your performance? Of course, I gotta go back there and look at what I did on the replay. But listen, Liam Williams, hell of a fighter, tough, strong. He comes to fight, and that's the type of fight that people want to see me in. That's what we did. I showed out. I performed the way I needed to perform to get the W. But I had to go off to him and Florida. Did his toughness surprise you? I mean, I already knew he was tough, but him getting back up, wanting some more, showed me that he was that, he already was that, so it wasn't a surprise. So he's a dog. You have a habit, at least in recent history, of knocking guys down early, looking like you're ready to finish, but not quite getting there. Was this more of the same, or was it something different about Liam Williams? I mean, you said it yourself, he's tough. He can't win. I'm not fighting anybody that's quick to lay down because they get put down or they get hit with hot shots. I got hit with some hot shots too, but at the end of the day, we go show that with tough fighters that's what you get. You get a dog fight, you get 2 people that's going to take shots and give shots. So he wasn't that. I ain't that myself. So that's what people want to see. So we did it. He said he was going to pressure you all fight long, and that's exactly what he did. How did that pressure affect you? I mean, for me, it was great. I have to do much, but set up some shots. At the end of the day, pressure does, what they say, make diamonds, and I polished it up and did what I had to do. Still. Stand by for 1 second. I want to bring Liam in for a minute. Liam, a tough fight. You did exactly what you said you were going to do. You came forward. You were the aggressor. What did you think of the way it played out? Yeah, he's a very good fighter. He's better than Hall, to be honest with you. He's separate than he appears, on TV and stuff. So, yeah, it was good. I couldn't really get going in terms of, landing shots and getting my combinations off because I did it once. I hit him a couple of levels off here. But, he's gone before I knew it. I couldn't capitalize on. It seemed like that second round when you got knocked down, that may have you would have
comment coming in there. Fact of Andrade is dead food. Okay, it's some people's favorite cup of tea, but I would like to say, why is he dead food? Do you think he should have put Liam Williams away? Do you think he should have got him out of there?
30-0. I understand that obviously his record isn't the best with opponents, but he showed tonight that he is a tough opponent. He is a tough fighter.
Probably the best of the champions, other than probably Canelo. He is I have to give him credit. I know we have a kid for a second there, but I've got respect for his holding. Appreciate it. Thanks for the strong performance. Thank you very much.
Good respect from Liam Williams. Great comments as well.
Yeah, I mean, showing respect there.
Poor man's Andre Ward.
I like your opinion. He's honest. He's just brutal, but wow. So I'll take it he wasn't a fan of Andre Ward as well. But no, I think it was. You got to give Williams credit as well. It's the reason why he was holding on as lot, because Williams was making it a hard fight for him to not land these shots there and not make it an easy fight for him. So you got to give Williams a lot of credit for that, for making him clinch a lot.
I want to show that if I'm the best, I got to give the guys they got to do the same thing as well. So this was a nice stepping stone for me to get on to the next level. You've had a multi-year back and forth with Jermall Charlo. It is one of, I think, the biggest fights that can be made in all of boxing. What is your message to Charlo after a win like this? Let's get it on. You know, that's it, man. That's it. You know, this is boxing, the serious business. I'm having fun with it. I fought a hell of a fight today. And at the end of the day, I'm ready to go home, chill, enjoy my family, talk to Eddie Hearn for the time. All right, I want to ask Eddie Hearn about making
Charlo Andrade, he wants it.
Big fights for Demetrius Andrade. You told me this week he is the most difficult fighter to make big fights for. Did your job get more or less difficult after tonight? Well, I thought firstly it was a great fight. Big props to Liam Williams. You know, if you're a champion watching that fight, firstly, as Demetrius says, you know, he's done his job. It's not his responsibility to convince the other champions to fight him. Champions are supposed to fight champions. Okay, you've got guys out there like Jermall Charlo. You know, his brother's doing a great job. He's going through the divisions fighting champions. Jermall Charlo is fighting, I can't remember his name. What's his name? Juan Montiel. Right, Juan Montiel. Well, I mean, Conor McGregor said it best. You know, I don't know what he's doing. He's got an opportunity. If he doesn't want to fight on his own, we've made him a massive offer. Demetrius will go and fight our Fox. It's not a problem. He's not expensive. It's going to cost him the same as Derevenchenko. As you said, Jermall Charlo against Demetrius Andrade is a big, big fight. It's two great American world champions. Why are the champions not looking to face Demetrius Andrade? He was hurt tonight. He was tired tonight. He can't make 160 forever. If I'm Gennady Golovkin or I'm Jermall Charlo, I'm looking at him and going, I can beat you.
Cheers, guys, from Seconds Out Coffee. Again, check these guys out. Very, very good coffee. I enjoyed that. Gonna have another one in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Fantastic coffee.
Amazing coffee. You know what? As an Italian, and I love my coffee, this is an amazing coffee. I'm not just saying that. It's amazing. So, you know what? Keep doing your thing. I can see this logo in the middle of a boxing ring one day. That's how good you are. I really mean that.
Yeah, like I said, if you're a coffee fan, there's gonna be some fantastic nights coming up ahead. Some fantastic world title fights. Canelo, Saunders. You got Ramirez, Taylor as well. You're gonna be up all night. Fancy some coffee. Seconds Out will be the coffee you after.
That's it, man. Jermaine likes it black. I like it with milk. That's it. Next time I'll put a little bit of syrup in it. No disrespect. It's nothing to do with the coffee. I just like my syrup. Maybe Seconds Out caramel if you do it.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Like we said, very good coffee and a very good night of boxing. Demetrius Andrade, and still WBO middleweight champion. He goes on 30-0. Maybe to fight Charlo, maybe to fight Triple G, maybe to fight Canelo or Saunders. Who knows?
You never know. Never know. Hopefully, we'll get this fight done. Our next live will be May 15th.
Yeah.
Josh Taylor.
Looking forward to that one.
Ramirez, undisputed.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And you never know. Might even do the matchroom one as well with Joshua Buatsi. We got Terry Harper against Troy. Hasn't even been confirmed if it's Troy. I think it is Troy. So it's going to be a great night. Great night of boxing. But Josh Taylor, 100%. Believe me, about 10 of these, we're going to need it. Because that fight is going to be 4 or 5 a.m. So if you're up, join us. Join us. And then to the fans, you want to join us, you want to come on the stream, send us a message. Send us a DM right there. Send us a message on P4_show on Twitter or the Pound for Pound Boxing Show on Instagram. Say, guys, I want to join your podcast, and then we talk about boxing all night with Josh Taylor, with Ramirez. Come on, you're free. Like we can add another 8 people.
Yeah. No,
slots are selling out, as you saw tonight.
No, we always encourage boxing fans, boxing purists to come on and join us on air to talk boxing, really. So, like I said, we are boxing fans, boxing lovers. We'll always welcome someone to come on air and talk boxing with us and enjoy the night together, really. So, yeah, check us out, Pound for Pound Boxing Show on all social media handles.
100%. Guys, thank you for joining in. Remember, subscribe to our channel, the Pound for Pound Boxing Show. It's your boy Nando.
And it's Jermaine here. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.